Yo, what's the deal? What's your favorite brothers Ar'mon
and Trey, and we just jumped off the porch with
Dirty Glove Bastard.
Climbing inside of the bench truck. Kiss on your neck where your head held you down. Girl, I won't let up.
All right, y'all. So we have Ar'mon and Trey off the porch today.
What up, though?
How y'all feeling?
Nah, we feeling good. We gonna need like some drum rolls and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
We got that coming next.
Nah,
we got that coming next. Now, you guys recently performed at Rolling Loud Miami this year. How was that experience for you?
We was turned up out there in Miami. That was our first time.
Yeah, that was our first time out there, so it was
Rolling
lit.
Loud,
so. It was a fun experience for us.
It was turned up.
Were y'all a little nervous? Because you know that Rolling Loud crowd, they tough.
We don't really, we don't be too nervous.
Nah, we don't be nervous.
I was a little mad though, because we kind of got there late in my in-ears, so I couldn't really hear myself. And then I hit a move, and then the in-ears fell out, like the, you know what I'm saying, like the thing.
But it was smooth though.
But it was lit though. Like, we still had fun.
Going crazy.
And you guys got to perform at Rolling Loud as independent artists, which is extremely hard to do. So how were you guys able to even get to that point of performing at Rolling Loud?
I mean, all the hard work we done put in over the years, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the leg work, you know, dropping our own songs independently, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just continuing to keep on grinding, keep putting out music, you know what I'm saying?
Keep on going crazy, like keep on trying to, you know what I'm saying, just do our thing.
And I want to dive into y'all's background because I know y'all from Detroit. So give us a little insight on your upbringing there.
Our upbringing was living in Detroit. Shit. Our upbringing was our upbringing was tough, but like you say, I mean Detroit. Like when you hear Detroit, you know, you don't hear like Dearborn and like no outside suburbs. So growing up in Detroit was like, it was tough, but we had our mind on what we had our mind on. So
yeah, we actually had like a lot of stuff around us that we could have got into, could have did. We could have actually went down a different route, to be honest. Like, but we chose to, you know what I'm saying, what we doing now. So we chose music.
And
we R&B niggas.
You said y'all what?
We R&B niggas.
I know that's right.
Yeah, we did. We grew up in church a little. We definitely grew up in church. You know what I'm saying? We know who God is. You know. But yeah, that's pretty self. You know, pretty self.
Now, what side of Detroit are y'all from?
From the east side.
From the east side. Yeah. Okay, what's the craziest thing that we could catch on the east side of Detroit?
Damn. I remember we stay like deep east, so like we stay like Maross, like Kelly, you know what I'm saying? So like I remember I was hooping outside, we was hooping and shit. Then we went inside the crib and I remember just seeing a whole bunch of like police officers and shit outside the other house at the corner. They talking about they found a body chopped up in the
oh yeah.
In the like a little refrigerator downstairs. I'm like, God damn.
Woo.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of crazy, like it'd be a lot of crazy stuff.
East side of Detroit though.
Now, what age did y'all jump off the porch?
Yeah.
When we say jump off the porch,
like,
when we say
like
jump off the porch,
mean?
like officially on your own.
Okay,
I mean, I would say we've been like really. What, bro?
That he's saying y'all are R&B niggas.
Oh no! I was saying like I thought she was asking us about like when we jump off the porch, like, you know what I'm saying? What? Like what you thought?
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Like,
I mean, it could be that too though.
Like I say, we on.
This nigga high.
Nah, man.
I mean, I got an idea, but
I gotta be real though.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I gotta be real though. Like, you know, like I say, I'm an R&B nigga now. So like, we R&B niggas, man. We serenade the women, but like, growing up on the east side of Detroit, like it's not like you gotta do nothing, but it's like you growing up on the east side of Detroit. And then like we deep east, like we not like, you know what I'm saying, on the borderline where it's like, okay, like we deep east, like I went Like we went to the schools, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I don't really, we jumped off the porch and got to take care of ourselves like around 16, 17.
Yeah, that's when we really was.
Yeah.
I mean, we was working though too, like a little bit before that too, but really, yeah, it was probably.
That shit doesn't even count.
15.
That shit was like
Yeah,
couple
really
months.
count. Yeah, it's like we was
I
like
left
15,
that. I
15,
left
16, and then we moved to LA when I turned 18.
Yeah.
Now, what would you say was one of the biggest life lessons that you guys learned early on growing up?
Something that I learned is like be a leader. Even though that's so simple, it's like I thank God every day. Like I'm not a follower. Like I do what I want to do.
For
I ain't
real.
never follow behind nobody. I've never, you know what I'm
Never
saying?
had
'Cause
to do
that's just what we
nothing.
was taught. Like
Facts.
you be your own leader.
We
you do what
always, and be ourselves.
Yeah.
We was always
So
ourselves.
it's like that's something because I see a lot of people, you know, and like we didn't had, you know what I'm saying, like been around a lot of people who like they want to follow and do what
Yeah.
somebody else do. We ain't never been like that. Like we always been our own men. So
Me
it's
and
like,
bro thugging, do our own thing.
Yeah,
you know?
we always been like that.
Yeah, you know, but one thing about me, I feel like taking care of ourselves, you know what I'm saying, being responsible. Like we really was taking care of ourselves, you know what I'm saying?
And what would you say was one of the biggest sacrifices that y'all had to make to get to where you guys are now?
I would say like just really just enjoying like your like younger years or like when you in high school. Like I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really worried about school. I mean, I was in school and I was making sure my work was done and you know what I'm saying. But when I was in school, like high school, I wasn't really focused on like school. I was literally like worrying about like how we gon' like what I'm gonna do after, which was music. So we've been grinding on like internet and social media for like so long. So it's like one of the sacrifices we made was like really being away from family like a lot. Like we never was really, it was one point when we was in high school, we really wasn't around like our sisters, our mom. We was like gone. We always was gone from the house in the studio, traveling to go do shows or do parties, perform here, perform there, like get ourselves out there more. So that was like a big sacrifice,
And getting into
Nah,
y'all's
he repeated that twice.
and
No, I messed up.
Like,
Bitch, you high. Shut up. Nigga, you
And
high.
getting
know what you
into
talking about.
y'all's dynamics when it comes to, getting into y'all's dynamics of how you guys work with each other, how would you describe that dynamic of y'all?
funny.
Wait.
It's funny, like how we create and how we do stuff. Like,
Oh yeah.
it really be like we not really like. I'm gonna be honest. Like our years are like maybe like our beginning years. Like we was real like hard on ourselves and like you know what I'm saying. But I feel like all of them years like play a part in why we can get in there and like you know what I'm saying, joke around in the booth and then it end up being something. Like even our single right now that's going crazy right now. Like we was in the studio like you know, but it's always a format and like it's always like a formula that we use. You know what I'm saying? So if that answered the question, but it's very funny. Like you come to the studio, I'm always like it's always like this. Like you like nigga you high. Like but in the studio it's like you high, but keep that. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? It'd be funny.
And how do you guys feel when the fans, of course, compare y'all to each other?
We used to it.
Yeah.
And it don't really, I mean, it don't really affect nothing. Like I know a lot of groups, you know, like with comparing can really like make it a issue between like the group, and that's why a lot of groups put up. But really, for us,
And the big fact of it all, like, it can never, like, at the end of the day, like, this is my favorite male singer. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, so, like, the comparison is really, like, I don't really look at that.
Yeah,
shit.
we don't really look at like we be saying lots. It don't really. It don't.
Yeah, and then it's a difference. Like we ain't no group that came together. Like this nigga got my blood in him. Like if he was you know what I'm saying. Like if it was ever happening, he go solo and he win a Grammy. I'm right next to him. Like we a group.
Yeah.
So it's like nothing would ever change. Like, and I see
gonna
people
still
because
be
they
the
make
same,
that shit a big deal. Like that shit bother us. Like man, we be sitting back
Yeah, we be chilling.
doing what you
still in.
doing. Like
yeah,
humbly,
still,
but we be doing what we do, man. You don't be watching that. But
Now,
that's a big. I like that question though, because I don't know if they be thinking that shit be like that shit will never bother us.
And back home, is your city pretty supportive of you guys?
Oh yeah, Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It took a little.
Yeah, it took a minute.
Because when we first started, like we was around there performing in the city, like it wasn't really. Nah, it took for us to get fan bases like out, like in different states and stuff with social media, and then being able to come back, and then everybody. But yeah, they show love.
And you guys originally started your career through Vine.
Yeah.
How defeating was it when Vine shut down and you guys lost the million followers that y'all had?
Damn. I remember that.
We remember that too. Like me and bro was really on some. I mean, I think we had got signed to an indie label around the time.
Yeah.
But me and bro was literally like, damn, bro, like they shut down. Like, well, really. I mean, we had no choice. We had to go right to Instagram. So we went to, I think we had like 100K on Instagram.
Yeah, we had 100K.
We had like 1 million on Vine, then like 100K on like Instagram. And like, so
I
we
don't
was.
think we had that, bro.
No, we did. We had
Because
over
I remember
100K.
one of the homies hit 100K and we was like, damn, he hit 100K. Remember?
Well, that was, Vine was still popping.
Oh, okay,
we
okay.
still was
Yeah,
during
yeah.
our, like, we still was, that was like in the middle of, but yeah, but we was like at 100K. And then so watching us only have 100K and having to start, it felt like we had to start from
Yeah, we did.
ground.
We had to get
we had
them
to, like,
people
start
to
over.
know that we was over here.
And then it was harder to like go viral on Instagram because like Vine, you had a revine button where you could repost on your page and you can unrevine. So if a big Viner want to revine your page, revine your post, they could revine it for a couple hours, a day, 2 days, and then unrevine it, and they don't gotta feel like you on their page.
Yeah,
Instagram, you know, people wasn't really like, people don't really repost.
They don't want to post you on their profile.
Yeah, and there wasn't no stories at the time, like where you could post on your story, and it wasn't.
Now, was it easy pivoting to YouTube coming from Vine and Instagram?
It was
Really,
I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't like this. The thing, and like I don't think people know this. Like, but it wasn't. I won't say coming from Instagram and Vine. It was more so music to YouTube. You get what I'm saying? And that's why it took us so long because our people was been doing it and was making like a lot of money. But me and him was like, you know what I'm saying? Like we artists, like we singers, like you know what I'm saying? And that's when we was putting out so many covers. We was still doing YouTube. But it was covers, you know what I'm saying? We was putting out covers and we was trying to release our own music. So and then we jumped in with our family. So it was more so like, it wasn't like a move from Vine to Instagram, like, oh, nah, we gotta go to YouTube this hard. When we went to YouTube, it was, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, we was working at it, so it was easy. We already went in there with like almost
really,
$500,000.
Really, wait, you talking about when we first started YouTube?
Yes.
Nah, we was doing mashups.
Yeah.
I remember the
Yeah, the
mashups.
covers.
Yeah, we had did them.
So
really
it was
our
harder
first
going
one,
from
really
that
our
to-
first one literally like, I don't know, I would say the first YouTube video we posted basically, which was the mashup. It literally just, the first one went viral and then every one after that was going viral.
Oh, she asking about the whole YouTube.
Yeah.
Like when we went to YouTube.
Oh yeah,
so
that
we,
was for music.
we kind of, we was doing mashups and then they were going viral and like, everyone would go viral. Then we started getting into more deeper into like the little challenges and you know what I'm saying, pranks and stuff like that, just to let our fans get to know like us. Cause I feel like it wasn't no connect.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, I didn't keep up with y'all in the YouTube family, so I'm finna get in y'all's business a little bit. Now, I do know that Chris Sales posted an apology video. Now, would you guys take him up on an offer to do new music with him?
I mean, yeah, why wouldn't we? Yeah, like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We practically grew up, like, with Chris, you know what I'm saying? And, like, you know what I'm saying? And Chris make good music, like, you know what I'm saying? So, of course.
And what was y'all's initial reaction to the apology video?
I didn't see it. I didn't see the apology video.
Yeah, we don't really be looking, but I seen the apology video, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? He also texted me as well, so. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see one. I didn't see it.
And can we ever expect a reunion with the squad? Because I know it was a little perfect in there too. We had Queen and Chris Sales, so.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, it'll be, the gang will probably be like,
Yeah,
the gang
they
will probably
have
be
to work
here.
that- yeah,
It'll be,
they have
I
to-
mean,
like if we was to come together, like they have to work that out. Like that don't have nothing to do with
Yeah, that don't
Ar'mon
have
and
to do
Trey
with us.
bringing together the squad. Like they have to, that's they problems. Like that's going into them. Like we don't know if they'll be able to come together. But as far as us being like, you know what I'm saying, come on, of course.
And I know that DDG took the route, completely stopped doing YouTube and focusing on music. Do you guys think that you guys will ever take that route?
We already
been
took the
took that
route.
route,
We ain't posted the YouTube videos. No, I ain't posted one since like December. Like I had did Vlogmas, and then we was pretty much done. Which I really haven't done YouTube, and I'm not gonna say in like a year. Only time I really was consistent was like on during Vlogmas. I had did that because I had just had my baby, and like I knew, you know, fans would have wanted to see, like supporters would have wanted to see her. So I was like, I'm gonna just do Vlogmas. But really, I was posting like once every 2-3 months.
Yeah, I was
maybe
trying to
like
get
2
him to
videos.
post more, but he was off of it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So what was it that made you just like stop? Because I did realize you haven't posted in like forever. So what was that to where you were like, you know what, I think I'm cool on this YouTube?
I would say like 2019. I've been kind of off it. Was off it. Like I really didn't, cause like I'm not gonna cap like YouTube. It just wasn't really how long we was doing the challenges in print. It wasn't supposed to be that long. Like me and him had our shit set where we like, all right, we gonna do this for this and this. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna be through with it. But we ended up being so successful at it that it was like, I feel like it started to overshadow us as artists. Like people still knew we was talented and, you know what I'm saying, had good music. But at the same time, it's like, where the next YouTube video? Where the next print? And he talked me into YouTube, and really, I didn't want to do YouTube like at all. Like I was telling him like, nah. He like, nah, bro. You know, we need to do it. You know, you can whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like the money, whoop. And I'm like, nah, bro. I want to be like, you know what I'm saying? I think we gonna end up, you know, being known for something else. But I don't regret it though. I feel like it, you know what I'm saying, like it made us who we is today.
Yeah, we love our YouTube
and
family.
It's still
To
like,
death.
it just was like, I feel like it ran its course. Like it was time to move on.
Now I do want to congratulate you guys on fatherhood.
Thank you.
How is fatherhood right now?
Beautiful feeling.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And unclehood.
Yeah.
And y'all both have daughters.
Yeah.
I know that's what's crazy.
That's crazy as hell.
Crazy. It's more girls in our family anyway though. It's mostly girls. We got like a lot of sisters.
On our Bob side.
Yeah.
And y'all both kind of found out y'all were dads around the same time, right?
No, he had a baby first.
Like, not around the same time. He was like what, 5 months after?
April. No, I think we found out, Cindy was planning like in March. Yeah, because we found out in March, so it was right before, it was right before like a month. I found out, you know what I'm saying, my baby mom was having a baby right before, like he had his daughter.
Yeah.
And you know, since you guys are both girl dads, what's something that you want to instill into your daughters as they get older?
Man, too much.
A lot,
Like,
but,
bro, too much.
but no boys, man.
You said no boys.
No boys. It's like, nah, my daughter just gonna know. Ain't no nigga, she ain't gonna let no nigga play with her. It ain't gonna be none of, like, it's just not, like, she gonna know how she supposed to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna make sure I show her that. But it's not, like, she gonna, like, how I be seeing women deal with, you know what I'm saying, allow certain niggas, you know, certain shit. Nah, I can't see. Nah, I can't
my
let
brothers
my
and
daughter
I'm
do
gonna
that.
show her, and vice versa.
Hell yeah, I can't, like, hell, and I be thinking about that now, like, oh, nah.
Yeah.
Can't let my daughter.
But, bro, trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But if it ever was, I am 100% qualified, my guy. I promise that. For real.
Hell no.
For real.
And with you guys being, you know, young fathers, y'all are in the creative fields, and y'all also have a really busy life. How are you able to balance all of these things and fatherhood?
Let me answer this because I got a different answer. I think, honestly, I feel like it's just us being like doing this together, like just doing everything together. I feel like that is like a real, like, you know, I feel like that play a big part in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, I don't know, bro, just having like we go through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier to push through it when like I can. You know what I'm saying? He going through the same stuff, and I'm
that's crazy.
Doing music.
It's so
together,
crazy though, because it just be
newborn.
seeming like
It's
we be going through the same.
It's the same
like,
thing.
He'll
So
come to me about something. I'm like,
you know,
you
get through that.
What? I'm dealing with the same look.
Bro, it be
literally
times,
this
bro,
thing,
he texts me, I'm like, bro, that's
I was
crazy.
just
I'm
thinking
about
about
to
that.
text
That's
you
crazy.
about the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that make it easier because, you know what I'm saying, we together with it.
Now, what would you say are some challenges with being a parent and pursuing a career in the creative field?
I would feel like you just don't get as much time. Like me being so busy and like you do spend time. Like don't get me wrong. Like I have my daughter, I see her, but it's like you be gone you probably leave for like 2-3 weeks, come back for a week, leave again for another week, finally come back. But then it just get a little tricky because you just go to feeling like you. Sometimes I be feeling like I'm a bad parent.
Yeah.
Like you do
Yeah,
get
how
that
you
feeling
that way, though?
because you be like damn like, and then I look up, it seemed like my daughter turned 8 months. What tomorrow?
What?
She turned 8 months on the 8th. I don't know. I think today the 6th. So like 2 days, but yeah, like she turned like 8 months tomorrow. I'm like damn, it just seemed like she grew so fast, and it be feeling like I didn't watch her.
Yeah.
Really, like I did, but at the same time I be gone like a lot. So. I don't know. That's what I say meant the time management.
Now, Ar'mon,
Yeah.
you have your weight loss business right now called your Legacy Weight Loss. How did that come about for you?
Nigga got fat. Got fat.
Yeah, I gained weight, like a lot of weight. Low key, it was like one point in time where the weight was cool, but you feel me?
I ain't even gonna tell y'all the
Yo,
story,
on,
man.
bro.
I ain't even gonna put them out there like that, man. I'ma just let you
Let
just
me
go
rock out.
ahead.
Yeah, so the weight got to getting, you know what I'm saying, a little, you know, over my limit. So.
Titties was hanging. All type of. Hey, what's crazy though is I didn't know. Like I would see comments on there like, Ar'mon getting fat. He look this way, look that way.
Right.
And I'm like, I'll be telling him like, nigga, why they talking about you? I'm like, but it's cause I'm with him. And I was with him all the time. But I'm like, I ain't really noticed. So then when the nigga start losing the weight, I be looking back at pictures like, he looks stuffed.
Full. How much, well, okay, you might not have to say this, but I would say like, how much weight do you think that you gained in that amount of time?
Probably like, I weighed like 200.
200 pounds.
Bro, stop looking at me, weak.
No, I'm just saying. It ain't even funny though. It's just funny because he know why I'm laughing at him. Because this man, I'm not even gonna put him. But he know why I'm making fun of him, saying he fat. Because he already know like. Wow.
But let me be honest. Around that time that you keep on, but hi and laughing at, I was good around.
Nah,
that time.
you was getting.
That's what you gotta know,
bro.
Feel me? I was green.
You was nah.
Then came time. You feel me? 2 slices came to 6. You know
6 slices came to 12.
Nah,
12 slices came to 25.
Now, with your Legacy Weight Loss, tell us a little bit about this brand.
Man, this is a brand that I made basically like named after my daughter. My daughter's name Legacy. So I wanted to make it towards the people, like a journey for them. So that's why I named it Your Legacy. And then, you know, of course, what due time and different things. And also myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? So I made this, I made it, you know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, like I feel like I went through what people went through. Like I didn't even want to post pictures. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's something that I ain't even tell him. Like I was like putting my pictures up,
crazy.
deleting it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was really like, I'm like, damn. Like I got to do something about it. So I went to researching it. You know what I'm saying? I talked to a certain company that didn't work out, and then, you know what I'm saying, delayed it a couple more months. So I went to talking to another company, and then he had hit me like, bro, you need to really, you know what I'm saying, do it. So I got to it, got it all together, and yeah. And the company is like, I got a detox. I have an L1 fat burner, then I got a water. So
Yeah, it be working too. So when they take the pill, like it it cleans them out.
You ain't bring us none of that. How you know we
I
didn't
got
need
some
it?
in the trunk. I got some in the trunk, man. You know what I'm saying?
And Trey, so you have your True skincare line. How was it putting that together?
It was actually like, I don't know, I never seen myself doing, no, I did. I always said like if I had got better skin, like I would come out with a skincare line immediately, but it honestly, it was pretty much an easy process. It took me like a month to start it, like to get everything together, like for like, you know, like the packaging, the name, coming up with everything. It took like a month, but it was a pretty easy process.
And what was the motivation behind True skincare?
I had like really, really bad like hyperpigmentation, like real bad, and I had real bad acne.
You was waiting on that question because you answered so quick.
Nah, you know, I just...
You're a business owner.
Hell no, no.
Like
I had real bad, like...
I went in the lab and...
You know, man,
you know.
Say no, but I had real bad acne and like hyperpigmentation, and like, it was bad. I got like old pictures. That shit looked crazy. Real crazy. My skin look way better now. Like, I'm still working on it too, but like it looked way like completely different too. But like that made me start it, and then same thing with him, like you know what I'm saying, like how you said with the picture shit. Like I used to be on red carpets, pictures taken of me and all types of. I used to be like, I used to go back home, and then I'm next to this nigga with some clear ass, smooth ass skin. I'm like, you see me on the red carpet. I'm like, what? I really look fucked up. Yeah, I was next to him, like he got clear skin. Everybody around me had clear skin, just, bro, and I looked so crazy when I was in the picture. I'm like, bro, I really look crazy. And it started like back in high school, so that made me start it.
Now, what is it that you guys would want people to really know about y'all's each individual brands?
They work.
They work, yeah.
They work.
They work, so I need to go get y'all, you know what I'm
We
saying? I
spend
need
a
to
lot
go
of
cop
time
some.
perfecting these things, you know what I'm saying? So they work.
Yeah, they work. No, that's something we really could say. They really work. Like we got results on the page. Like all our shit real, everything real.
Like
they work.
Literally, like was like they work.
I'm gonna need some of that weight loss. I'm just letting you know.
I got you for sure.
Now, getting into the music, I know that you guys were signed to NeYo early on. Were y'all signed to NeYo early on?
Management.
Yeah.
Okay, management with NeYo. Did you guys ever get the chance to work with him personally?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got to work with him. He actually worked with us on our first single we ever dropped, like professionally, which was Breakdown. Yeah, we worked with he wrote on there too.
But we worked with NeYo a lot.
Yeah, we worked with him, and then like we learned like a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
With just how he writes songs and like the melodies and the lyrics.
That guy's a GOAT.
Now, a lot of people, I feel like they don't know that you guys are independent artists. So what does the grind look like as an independent artist for y'all?
Look, I'm gonna tell you now.
Took his hat
I
off.
feel like no, look, I feel like it's pros and cons. Like to be real, I feel like you got creative control. You do what you want. You put out music whenever you want. You choose what dates you want to drop this video. You choose when you want to shoot something. But at the same time, you're spending a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? Like on your project, your music videos, like everything. You spend a lot of money. Like I would say how much y'all want to know how much we just had to spend like in the last month or two. And now, still, you feel me? Like
that's just what
you just be spending like a lot of money. Like independent, just like you be spending a lot of money.
But when you put in that work, you know what I'm saying, and something come to you and it makes sense, and you get your, you know what I'm saying, you get what you want and you make it happen. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to have help. So.
Yeah, like that's one thing. Like it's always good. And then like, you know, I don't
but
know.
make sure that help is like still like independent help. Like they funding you as an independent artist, you know what I'm saying? So you can always drop and you can stay consistent. That don't got to be a barrier for you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know that in order to, you know what I'm saying, make it, you gotta spend it as an independent artist.
Now, do you guys think y'all will ever end up signing to a label?
I want to eventually. I don't want to like right now. I don't want to sign right now. I want to wait till we like
where everything that's
like,
going on.
Where we do what we want to do. You feel me? Like I don't want to sign to a label and then they like, oh well, we gotta wait till next month to drop this because like I don't want to do that no more. Like I don't want nobody in control.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Like that was a big part of us. You know what I'm saying? Just being consistent, and now we consistent. And, you know what I'm saying?
We don't got, you just don't have nobody in your ear telling you like when you can and can't do something. So then, you know, like fans, like they be wanting more music, like drop this song, and it's like, it's pushed back, or they like, oh, we wait until the third quarter to start back dropping music. No one in the label right now is dropping it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that should be getting annoying.
And you guys just dropped your project, Trapped in Blues.
Yeah.
How was it working on that?
That was like a course of 3 years.
Yeah, that was a course of 3 years type of
like
album.
of work. We literally, that was like 3 projects combined into one.
Yeah, that
3
was
years?
a lot. Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, we had made like 3 projects. Like this, some of these songs supposed to been dropped, and like that's why some vocals on there, if you really can't tell, like some shit we did over, but some songs is like from like 2-3 years ago, so we sound younger.
Yeah,
on certain songs.
you could tell. Like
you could tell.
Yeah,
but it was like it was a long process, but it was a fun process too. Like
Definitely.
we grew a lot during like.
We grew a lot with the album.
Yeah.
Facts.
And how was it working with YNW Melly?
Melly, like you know, we couldn't actually work with him, but just talking.
Talking. But just
to
talking.
Him, you know what I'm saying? Just being, you know what I'm saying, just having him call us, tell us that, you know what I'm saying, he wanted us to hop on the song.
Yeah.
It was lit. Like.
Yeah, that was a good feeling.
And you guys also dropped the video for that, No Love with 100K and YNW Melly.
Yeah.
So why did you guys choose to do the slavery theme?
Okay, I got this one. All right, y'all. So you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna just put it out there. Really, we didn't choose the slave concept. It wasn't our video. Really, it was, you know what I'm saying, the song. We were on the song. You know what I'm saying, like featured on the song basically. And so the video concept wasn't made by us. Like basically it was brought to us, and the video was supposed to basically be a meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like a real meaning behind it. Because at first, when it first was brought to us, I was telling him like, nah, I don't really want to. I'm like, it's a lot of different options you can choose from. We can, you know what I'm saying? It's everything else. Why a slave concept? You get what I'm saying? And so the way they told us it would be and how it was going to be edited, it was more so like a meaningful thing, like where it was going to be like, oh, people was going to really fuck with it. But the video only got one edit in because the video was supposed to drop a week later after a week later after it actually was released. So literally the edit came back in like the day before the song was supposed to drop. So it wasn't no time for edits. Whatever happened,
like, it
didn't even go out the way it was supposed to. So then when it came out, like the backlash you're receiving, like we just want to apologize to anybody we offended, because it was like literally like I'm reading it like we really didn't even know this is not how it was supposed to be. Like we would never choose a concept of, you know what I'm saying, to make fun of slaves. It wasn't supposed to be like that. The concept was supposed to be like that.
Yeah, and that's how people taking it, and it's definitely
it's like almost like
it definitely wasn't that intent. Like,
it wasn't,
even just with the whole team, just with they self, like
it wasn't. It was
was never that. But
way more.
Like I don't know if it was that. It was like, you know, because a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of releases and different things like that. So I don't know if they only got back one edit and was like, oh, we got to go with this. So. You know what I'm saying?
It was it was rushed. You know, like the video ended up having to come out the next day because you know what I'm saying. It ended up having to be changed around. Whatever happened, they had to drop it literally the next day after the first edit came in. Like I said, it was supposed to be dropped to like a week later. like you know what I'm saying. The whole topic on behalf of the team, it was never meant to be like, oh, this, or like we was making fun of that, or it was never that. So we just basically showed up. We did the video and like how it was supposed to be edited, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying. We didn't direct the video, so. But we have wanted to apologize, because I see a lot of people mad, you know what I'm saying, like our album drop, I see somebody like, I fuck with this, but we still ain't forgot about that, so I'm like, oh my God, y'all. But no, that wasn't our intent.
And you guys dropped your visual for, well actually y'all dropped y'all's single, Sex Story Drown Part 2.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah.
That was lit.
Yeah, that was a fun record.
That was a fun song
to
like. It's crazy like how we came up with the song. I feel like it's one of the songs that's getting like a lot of traction. Like everybody fucking with that song. Actually, I wasn't even gonna. I'm gonna tell a little funny story because really, I wasn't supposed. Really, bro, I wanted to redo my verse. I wanted to redo my verse. Like I ain't really mess with it because really, I had wrote it like I had wrote it for like one of my friends. It was she was a girl. Like the song was actually written for like a girl, and she got a smooth, soft tone. So I really was trying to make her on some Janae. I don't know how to.
Janae Aiko.
That's how you say it, Janae Aiko. All right, well I'm gonna just say Janae. All right, so just cut this little piece out.
Okay.
But basically, I like had wrote it. Well, I started writing it for like one of my friends. She a girl and she liked to do music and stuff. So I was trying to have her on, like she got a smooth voice, so I tried to have her on like some Janae type of vibes, like smooth, you know what I'm saying? So that's just crazy how it came like about. But then once I recorded it, Kate was like, she was like, Trey, this need to be for y'all. Y'all need to keep. And I'm like, oh man, but then we end up recording it.
I said the same thing, like, hold on.
Yeah, he fucked with it too, but.
And then like it was like, I don't know, maybe if it was like a girl on it, but he wasn't, like it was really just like him singing, and I guess the tone, he was trying to match her tone, but it was never really like a girl, you know what I'm saying, like songs. So I'm like, to be honest, bro, it won't be nothing to switch it, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Tweaked a couple words in it, tweaked. Nah, but that's just the beginning of the song. But we talking about the whole song.
That was the beginning of the song.
That's just the beginning. That was just his verse.
But then once it was a vibe. Like when we got in the studio with him and we wrote the hook and then kept going. Like then we put his verse. It was lit.
It was funny.
So we got Trapped in Blues, we got Sex Stories, Drown Part 2. So what else can we expect from you guys this year as full-time artists?
We got 2 more crazy videos. 2 more crazy videos.
We about to shoot another video to another song off the album. It's about to be lit.
Crazy.
And then I would say like expect a lot more shows. Cause I feel like it's time for that. It's been COVID.
A lot more.
You know what I'm saying? Then I like performing.
Yes, y'all gotta get them shows in before they try to lock us back down.
Yeah,
they
right.
finna try to lock us back down?
Yeah, they already saying they is.
Man.
Damn.
But do you guys have any last words or shout outs before we wrap up?
Yeah, make sure y'all stream Trapped in Blues.
Make sure y'all go stream Trapped in Blues.
Make sure y'all
it's available
stream Sex
everywhere.
Story.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go run them numbers up. Hell yeah.
Shout out 100K. Yes, sir.
Climbing inside of the bench truck. Kiss on your neck where your head held you down. Girl, I won't let up. Treat a nigga like a ghost.